Getting in on that shower action right now. So currently sitting at a chilly 54. That's not great weather to be outside in. On the contrary, Panama City Beach still sitting at 56, a little chilly, but that beautiful sunset looks like it's taking place right now outside, so might want to go catch that if you have a minute. And those showers will be making their way towards Miami, sitting at 70 degrees over the next few hours or so into the day tomorrow. And on this temperature map, you can actually see that cold front sitting right here, just about where Panama City Beach is. That big temperature gradient, 12 degrees between West Palm Beach sitting at 67 and Tampa at 55. You can see those rain showers behind that cold front, bringing that rainy weather into places like Tampa and Orlando at this hour. Maybe a little bit of shower activity down towards the airport in Miami sitting at 72. And there's all that moisture associated with that cold front. You can see even behind it, all those brown colors now near New Orleans is nice dry air. So that will be moving into the Tallahassee area for the day tomorrow, and that'll be make things feel very comfortable outside. We won't have that muggy feel that we sometimes have around here. That dry will help to clean out our air, so to speak, behind that moisture and all that, behind that cold front action. And there is again that cold front sitting just about where West Palm Beach is, bringing that rain to places like Fort Myers, Tampa, Beach as well. And that will continue to slide off to the south and east as we go into tonight and into the day tomorrow. Locally around Tallahassee, not a whole lot to speak of in terms of the radar. That rain has moved past, as Christian said earlier. We had that rainfall yesterday, but that's well past us at this point, so nothing to worry about there. Same thing for Jacksonville. The cold front has gone past you guys. Daytona Beach still sticking around with those rain showers, especially the 95 corridor around that area as well. As for Tampa, still sitting in that rain action as well. Same thing for Fort Myers. And again, we do have some scattered showers around the Miami area, but that cold front will get to you guys tomorrow. And for the next 48 hours, again, you can see that big cold front moving its way down towards the south, affecting South Florida by the time we get to tomorrow and into the day on Thursday. Temperatures do rebound nicely, though, into the upper 70s. And there's that forecast for Miami, those rain showers for tomorrow, but back into the upper 70s by the time we get to Thursday and Friday. As for Tampa, similar story, a little bit chillier tomorrow with 67, but back into the 70s by the time we get to Thursday and Friday. Clouds and sunshine there. Same thing for Orlando, very similar to Tampa, clouds and sunshine there. And as for Jacksonville, middle 60s and upper 60s by the time we get to Friday, and it's a very similar story for Apalachicola sitting in the mid 60s. As for tonight, you can see those temperatures rally chilly up in the Panhandle, 40s and 50s down the peninsula. And as for tomorrow, generally sitting in the 60s and 70s throughout the peninsula. Now I'm going to pass things off to Christian.
Thank you, Evan. And as we know, it is going to be Cincinnati versus Los Angeles for this Super Bowl game. So I'm going to be talking about more of what's going on up in Ohio. And over here, it is looking very nice and clear. And, well, unfortunately, the game's not going to be happening there, but it's looking pretty nice. And the temperatures are a little bit cool like we are. It is going to be in the mid to lower 40s, specifically in Cincinnati, but across the suburbs, it's going to be very similar. And over in Wilmington, it's 37 degrees. There's a little bit of patch of clouds that is coming by now, and it's going to be covered. There is actually that stream of showers that's going to be heading into tomorrow. Clears up a little bit, and then it's actually going to be coming back this time tomorrow. And so maybe it's best to stay inside. And so for tonight, though, those clouds are going to be sitting there. We will be going up into 52 degrees. And over in Hamilton and Harrison, it'll be 51 degrees. All the way in Madison as well. All the way up in Wilmington, it is cooling down to 47 degrees. And you know, honestly, I think that these temperatures are getting a little bit too ridiculous, especially since it's been somewhat of a long winter, in my opinion. Tomorrow, it's looking like it's pretty much the same this evening. Those temperatures are not going to be warming up that much, but the sun is going to be clearing up a little bit. Those partly cloudy skies, unfortunately, will be sticking around for this time. And we're still sitting at 52 degrees. And up in Wellington, it's still going to be a little bit cooler at 47 degrees. And so for Cincinnati, the rest of your week, you are going to be looking a little bit cooler. Warmer on Wednesday. I guess 51 degrees is going to be your warmest weather as it is. But over your highs in the next couple of days, we're looking at 39 degrees, not too much warmer. Friday is going to probably be your warmest time for the next week. Saturday and Sunday is the big game. It's going to be really chilly in the 30s. But in the lows, it's going to be still from the low 30s all the way reaching to the teens as we get into Sunday and Monday. And so right now, we're going to be passing off Evan, who's going to specifically be talking the host city, Los Angeles.
That's right, Los Angeles, the home of the Rams, who'll be actually hosting this Super Bowl, which is rare to see a Super Bowl team playing in the Super Bowl, but also hosting it. That's happened 2 years in a row now, which is quite rare to see, especially now. But right now in Los Angeles, we're dealing with those nice, warm, toasty temperatures, especially in Riverside, sitting at 81 right now. Your average high in Los Angeles, just for reference, this time of year is 68. So we are well above that in the Los Angeles metro area right now. And we're going to continue to stay that way. Some record-breaking warmth coming in here for the next week or so. You can see hour by hour this morning, we started out in the middle 50s, and we worked our way up into the 60s and upper 70s by the time we got to 3 o'clock this afternoon. Those times are in Eastern time, by the way. But it's still quite warm for this time of the year, and we could be setting a record with our Super Bowl day high temperature. We'll have to see what it gets to there. That's not... Unfortunately, the Tallahassee will not be hosting the Super Bowl this year. It is, in fact, in Los Angeles, but we'll have to see what it's like there. There we go. There's our Los Angeles future radar. Not a whole lot in terms of rain showers, as you can imagine. We guys have a big high-pressure system sitting over you guys right now, bringing you all that nice heat for this time of the year. So staying nice and dry, very little cloud cover as well. So those temperatures will just skyrocket throughout the day. No clouds limiting your temperatures like they have in Tallahassee today. As for tonight, 52 degrees tonight, partly cloudy skies, just a nice light northerly breeze at 2 miles an hour, so nice and comfy out there, and a great night to get out on the town and live it up out there, so a great night to be in Los Angeles tonight. As for tomorrow, same story as today, nice and hot, 87 and plenty of sunshine, and a south-southwesterly breeze at 5 miles an hour, so quite, well, not comfy, it's a little bit warm, but we'll have to see on Sunday. We'll have to see if that temperature does get to 85 degrees and it holds that way at kickoff, it will be the hottest Super Bowl kickoff ever in history. So we'll have to see if that does stand. Obviously, that stormy and 90% on Friday is incorrect. We'll have plenty of sunshine there as well. Same story on Saturday. 60% is inaccurate. You guys will have plenty of sunshine and nice warm conditions throughout much of the week with those warm temperatures going into the Super Bowl as well. And now I'm going to pass things back off to Christian with a look at our sports.
Yes, thank you so much, Evan. And you know, honestly, right now I couldn't complain if we had to go visit Los Angeles because those warm temperatures are so nice right now. But like taking a look at this big picture, we see that there is a lot of warmth going on around in Dallas-Fort Worth and San Antonio. Like we said earlier, Los Angeles is looking nice and sunny and clear. Even up in San Francisco, there actually isn't much of a difference, which is pretty surprising because Los Angeles and San Francisco usually have a big difference when it comes to temperature. But right now, it's looking pretty clear at the tip-off at 9 o'clock p.m., 46 degrees. It's going to be cooling down just a little bit, down 43, and then even when we head home, it's going to be 41 degrees. Those are some pretty chilly temperatures, and so right at 9 o'clock it will still be 44 degrees, but overnight we will be hitting the 30s, and you know, those temperatures, they really need to warm up. I mean, where is that Florida weather? I mean, come on. So looking at the airport for us here in Tallahassee, the international airport says that it will be sunny. However, delays will be unlikely, which is a very good thing. And so for the next 3 days, we are going to be looking at mostly sunny skies and not much precipitation. We only have a 10% chance of that happening. And our highs are warming up just a little bit. We are going to be hovering from the mid-60s to the low 70s, especially for Friday with those dry temperatures for 71 degrees. Our lows are still going to be a little bit chilly for my liking, but at least it will be warming up during the day. And so now with FSU playing away for basketball, it is going to be 43 degrees over in UNC Saturday at 2 o'clock, and it will be a little bit cloudy. And so honestly, I think that those are some very cloudy weather, and so, you know, Unfortunately, we couldn't actually have it warm up more, but it would be pretty nice if the temperatures warm up a little more. Don't you think, Evan?
That's right, and we'll actually get to see those temperatures moderate throughout the week, a little bit different than today. It only got stuck in the 50s today, but we'll warm. Look at that sky. Wow, sorry, that actually just took me by surprise. Look how pretty it is out there with that sunset. Look at those pinks and oranges out there, really gorgeous sunset. So if you have a second, run outside, then come back and watch me. But you have a second to look at that sunset. It's really gorgeous out there right now. 52, partly cloudy, northerly wind at 5 miles an hour. As for our temperature automatic today, like I said, we were rather chilly today. 54 on the thermometer was our high this afternoon. We started out at 46, but we did work our way up into the 50s by this afternoon. We are still sitting in the 50s, 40s up to the north in southern Georgia. And as for dew points, they are going on the decline here. We are getting that drier air behind the cold front as we work our way through time here. And again, that cold front is bringing us those dry conditions. As you can see on the radar, that rain has moved to our south and east, affecting places like Tampa and Orlando right now. So we won't have to worry about any rainfall. And that will continue to stay that way throughout the next week or so. We won't have any significant rainfall chances. And those clouds will continue to clear out as we work our way through tonight into tomorrow, and plenty of sunshine for the day tomorrow. Not a cloud in sight. So that'll be definitely a good thing to see. And those nice temperatures will also rebound with those clouds moving away. We won't have those clouds to keep our temperatures limited like we were today. We only got into the middle 50s today, but we'll get into the middle 60s tomorrow. So a good 10-degree jump temperature-wise. If you're planning on going out tonight, though, middle 40s by the time we get to 9 o'clock tonight. So, and we'll work our way down to the middle 30s by the time we get to the deep night hours of 3 o'clock. So definitely make sure if you're still out at that time that you bring a nice jacket to wear, especially if you're on your way home from somewhere. I definitely want to bring a nice jacket to keep yourself warm, as we will hit down towards the 32-degree mark by the time we get to early tomorrow morning. Like I said, as for tonight, down near the freezing mark, partly cloudy. We will have those calm winds, though, so that 32 degrees won't feel much colder than that. We won't feel like the lower 20s and upper teens like we did just a few weeks ago. And as for tomorrow, nice, gorgeous day, 65 on the thermometer, nice and sunny, a little northwesterly breeze, so it might feel like a nice, crisp fall day. If you're from the northeast like me, you know what that feels like, that nice, cool, crisp fall day. It'll kind of feel like that tomorrow. So really a great day to get outside and be active tomorrow. So make sure you guys do that. But as we work our way throughout the week here, you can see those temperatures do moderate into the low 70s by the time we get to Friday and Saturday, and especially good weather for Super Bowl Sunday, 61, so a little bit cooler than our average, but we will see those temperatures remain nice and comfortable throughout the week, and even into the beginning of next week, lower 60s and upper 30s for our lows. So we'll definitely want to bring those winter jackets out for the nighttime, but warming out great throughout the rest of the day.
Yeah, Evan, and speaking of warmth, that it really would sound like a great idea to be happening right now, because as you mentioned earlier, down in South Florida, it is going to be warming up a little bit in comparison to us, but is not going to be definitely anywhere near as bad as it is up in the Northeast. You got so much of that snow cover. Look at this, it's reaching up to like 36 to 48 inches. That is crazy to me. So current temperatures up in the Northeast, we got 30 up in Burlington, Vermont, 31 in Syracuse, and even over in Caribou and Bangor, it is still snowing as it is. And so for the Northeast, we have some of those clouds coming by. You can see a lot of clouds right behind me in the Atlantic Ocean that is making its way further up to the Northeast. There is a little bit of rain and some mixing precipitation happening over in near Nova Scotia, the borderline with Canada and Maine, and a lot of that snow cover is still happening to be sitting there. We're looking closer to Philadelphia and New York area. It is looking pretty nice and clear, but up in New York State, you can see the snow cloud cover is coming in a little bit as we progress into the rest of the day. And you can see over in this Great Lake right here, passing by those beautiful cloud cover, and looks like Buffalo is looking pretty cloudy as it is right now. And up into Maine and Canada, there is a lot of cloud cover right now. So there is some mixing precipitation happening here. It looks like it's raining right now in Bangor, and even over near Halifax, there is some heavy rain going on. So we do have some winter storm alerts right now, just some advisories for much of the northern half of Maine and even further up near Presque Isle, much of the upper half of I-95 where it terminates into Canada. So everybody that is in Maine that lives in that area, so just be aware of that. Looking at Bangor, Maine, all the way up there for tonight, it's looked like it's going to continue to snow, and it is going to be near 34 degrees for the next couple of hours. And then even later on to tonight, that is still going to be consistent, basically in the mid to low 30s. We've got a little bit of that cloud cover that is going to be hanging on there. And then for the next 24 hours, it's still going to be hovering around the 30s. And there's going to be more snow and rain that is going to be making your way over. And for our GFS snowfall forecast, we'll see that there is going to be a few more inches of snow that's going to be happening in the northern part of Maine especially, but a couple of inches that's happening in Vermont and New York State. And then this is in comparison to the Euro model that is also saying that the northern part of Maine is going to be having a good foot of snow. And for tonight's lows, we're going to be hitting the lower 20s and then the mid-teens in New York State. And then even for tomorrow, it's going to be warming up to the mid to lower 30s and even the 40s in New York State. And so for Syracuse, this is what your next 7 days is. It's going to be looking very snowy and showery in the next couple of days.
That's right. Those temperatures look pretty chilly, especially for Super Bowl Sunday, sitting at 16 on the thermometer there right now. But now I'm going to take you guys back locally. You can see those clouds are starting to move their way out of Tallahassee right now, so leading to that beautiful sunset out there. As for, this is not, this is back last week. You could see Punxsutawney Phil actually did see his shadow, for those who want to know. So unfortunately, we'll have 6 more weeks of winter. But again, as for tonight, you can see those temperatures will be in the mid 40s and dropping down into the 30s by the time we get to early tomorrow morning. But again, as we work our way into, there's that beautiful sunset that I was talking about. Those beautiful pinks and oranges out there. So again, make sure if you have a second, go out and check that out, take some pictures, and maybe send those to us on our social media platforms so we can feature them at some point. That's really just a gorgeous sunset. 52 on the thermometer right now and partly cloudy. And we have widespread 40s around the area right now, so a little bit chilly. And again, not much on the local radar, much to speak of, as that cold front has worked its way through. And again, those clouds will work their way out of our area, bringing that beautiful sunshine back for the day tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine, middle 60s for the day tomorrow, so beautiful weather to speak of there. And there's our week ahead. You can see those temperatures will moderate throughout the week and into the weekend, low 70s by the time we get to Friday and Saturday, and a beautiful Super Bowl Sunday as well, sitting at 61 on our thermometer there. So beautiful for anyone that is planning on having a Super Bowl get together on Sunday for that. And to wrap things up on our show, and again, those temperatures will be pretty comfortable throughout the week. So
yes, Evan, it's very nice to actually have some warmer temperatures during the day. I don't know about you, but I feel like here in Tallahassee, if it's been this cold, why haven't we gotten our fair share of snow happening?
I know. I feel like we should have gotten some at some point.
Yeah, absolutely.
With how cold it's been. Yes, even today, like I'm from the north, and I was chilly walking around campus today.
I know. Tell me about it. And then even a couple weeks ago, it was actually very cold in the 20s. But if you like us, please follow us on social media like Twitter.
And make sure you guys like us on Facebook as well, facebook.com/FSU Weather.
And please watch us live here on YouTube. We live stream every day from Monday through Friday from 6 to 6:30.
That's right. And make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at FSU Weather. You can send us those beautiful sunset pictures that we're having right now. Anything from winter weather all the way through rain pictures, tornadoes, anything of that variety. We always like to see it. But that's all the time we have on the Tuesday edition of FSU Weather. I'm Evan O'Regan.
And I am Christian Palacio. Have a good evening.
That's right.